Now in school, we're learning that teachers can pass around dildos, butt plugs, and lube. By the way, you can pick up a butt plug or a dildo at Target and CVS nowadays.
So Marge is telling the truth here. Butt plugs are sold at CVS, but you'll find them in the adult section, and they've been there the whole time. But MTG knows that her base leans evangelical. Butt plugs are the gateway to gay, and CVS is a major retailer that sells them. So the country is having a moral crisis. Gays are converting everyone, and the return to normalcy is only possible through culture war, led by MTG. This entire year, while she's been less accessible on Twitter and still off of her committees, MTG's been sounding the Christian nationalist clarion call to evangelicals, nativists, and white supremacists to build a loyal army that will, 1, fight at all costs to help establish a theocracy, and 2, leverage MTG's power when the GOP retakes the House next year. She has been inwardly focused, prioritizing talking about threats within our own borders. Gays and trans women muddying the gender pool by coming into your daughter's personal space at school or in sports.
You know what? Pete Buttigieg can take his electric vehicles and his bicycles, and he and his husband can stay out of our girls' bathrooms. This guy, Leah Thompson, I'm sorry, that's William, and he's not a she, he's a he. He should not be competing in women's swimming. Anytime he wins, he did not win. Whoever came in second place, the real girl in the race, she's the winner. He should be thrown out of swimming completely. All of the men, I do not care about, it shouldn't matter about what they do in their bedroom. If they want to wear a dress, fine. But what they're doing is they are defeating women. It's about beating women down.
She even hinted that Pride Month is a brainwashing tool to force people to accept LGBTQ lifestyles, and that with time, this slow creep of acceptance could wipe heterosexuality completely out.
I think some of the most dangerous people in America are trans terrorists, because these are the people that want to groom your children and talk them into changing their gender. These people are terrorists. They just want you to think that all of a sudden the entire population is steadily turning gay or turning trans, just generation. Probably in about 4 or 5 generations, no one will be straight anymore.
What would God think of us then? We can't let it get to that point. And after the Colorado gay nightclub shooting, the most recent example of how much words like hers resonate in the real world, she reminded Christian nationalists of their civic duty. 1, secure the border and stop the drugs. 2, defend our right to keep and bear arms so that people can defend themselves from killers who could care less about laws. See, it's all about protecting the victims from the aggressors, which brings me to the other big threat MTG established, the one that's right at the country's front door, that immigrants are untrue Americans who don't speak our language, who are violating our citizenship laws, who are replacing our electorate, and diminishing white American culture.
Joe Biden's 5 million illegal aliens are on the verge of replacing you. Replacing your jobs and replacing your kids in school. And coming from all over the world, they're also replacing your culture. And that's not great for America.
Again, just like non-binary people, immigrants' existence threatens ours. Throughout 2022, MTG drafted and supported bills that would put evangelical nativists first. She targeted the LGBTQ community in her own district and accused her midterm opponent and his party of allowing America to lose all sense of morality.
The Democrat Party is the party of child abuse. It's the party that represents grooming children and sexualizing them in school, teaching anti-white racism in the terms of CRT education, and genital mutilation of kids that can't even get a driver's license, can't get a tattoo, and cannot vote. How do you stand there and represent the Democrat Party as a father? And do you believe in genital mutilation of children?
MTG is establishing herself as one of the morality police, and I use that term intentionally. She has given us clues all along the way about what lens she's going to use in her restored education and labor and budget committee seats. And given her unexpected support for McCarthy as Speaker, he's likely to grant her the 3 other committees she wants: Oversight, Judiciary, and Foreign Affairs. And folks,
That's not great for America.
hey guys, which story should I cover next? Let me know in the comments, keep that hope, and I'll see you in my next video.